What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. Welcome to 2023, another banger year for TCGs. We have a lot of awesome stuff coming down the pipe, and we know that 2022 went out with a banger.
What's that? You know what it is, bitch. Bang!
We had a lot of TCGs competing against one another, and we have a lot coming down. We have Bandai Namco's been crushing it with Dragon Ball Super. One Piece came out to close out 2022. You cannot find boxes anywhere. And they're also going to revive Battle Spirit Saga. So Bandai is absolutely crushing it. And there's a lot of stuff to be excited for. And I've been trying to keep my head in the game with all of these different TCGs, but there's so much great stuff coming down. We have Pokemon's Crown Zenith. We got the One Piece. We have the Paramount War coming out. And we're also going to cover Dragon Ball centric stuff today and talk a little bit about Zenkai Series Set 03, B20, as well as Zenkai Series Set 04, B21. And that's what I want to cover. We're also going to talk about some of the prices and some of the stuff that we can kind of expect coming down the line, because it's very, very exciting. And I know a lot of people are still gunning after that Beyond the Ultimate Sun Gohan card right there, which is an absolute banger right there. So that was part of Fighter's Ambition. That was the secret rare for that. In 2022, Dragon Ball Super had 2 God Rares that came out so far. 2 awesome God Rares, and a lot of the cards are really high in price right now, and they're doing rather well. So we're also going to talk about the God Rare that's to come. We have some speculation, a lot of people talking about what they think is going to be.
Oh my God, what is that?
So right here, first and foremost, we don't have a lot of information on these sets yet because they have to develop the artwork and they have to come out with it. You'll see the leaks probably on stuff like Instagram, and some of these cards are probably already out there, but right now the whole box is in the design phase and people are already talking about Zenkai Series Set 04, and 03 hasn't even dropped yet. So 03, I believe, is going to be a banger. Now hear me out. This one, if you don't know by now, will not have a God Rare. It will have a secret rare, just like Fighter's Ambition did. You're going to have 3 secret rares, 15 special rares, 18 super rares, and the list goes on. You can read it right here. This is what the box artwork looks like. And the reason why this is going to be really awesome when it rolls out around March timeframe of 2023 this year is because they're going to have a collector set booster box. So they're also going to have a premium collector set booster box, which you will be able to buy individual on the market collector set booster packs as well. But you also have the regular set, which is DBS B20, which is going to be Zenkai Series Set 03. So this is a very, very exciting time. I am really excited to collect this set as well. So throughout 2022, I had quite a few awesome pulls myself, but so far I was only able to pull a couple of SCRs, which is really exciting, right? That's some of the major hits inside of the box, which could run you a couple $100. But when it comes to a God Rare, they are incredibly hard to pull, and Bandai knew that. They were very short printed. They were not put in a lot of cases. So you're thinking about every 3 to 4 cases, you might pull a God Rare. And that is like 1 in every like 36 booster boxes. So that's incredibly rare to pull, and it's very, very hard. And that's why they're going to carry a premium in value. And I think it's nice that Bandai is hopping back and forth, right? They're not giving us a God Rare inside of every set to keep that exclusivity and to make it very, very exciting for all of us. So what do you think the secret rares are going to be inside of B20 set Zenkai Series Set 03? I would like to know. I would like to hear what y'all have to say. But I know a lot of people, like I said, are looking forward to Zenkai Series Set 04. And this one will have 1 God Rare. It will also have 3 secret rares, 14 special rares, 18 super rares, and the list goes on once again. So this will be released not too long after Set 03. It will come out in June of 2023. And this is obviously what a lot of people are going to be gunning for. I have not pulled that God Rare. Wish me luck. I'm trying to pull it. I have some awesome cards. I have the Unbridled Power. I did not pull the actual GDR. I got the SCR for Vegeta from Realm of the Gods set, right? So I had bought a lot of Realm of the Gods, and I was not so lucky with pulling that God Rare. But right now the market is still really high, so it's very, very pricey to try to buy those cards because most of them are getting graded by now. Let me know what y'all think the God Rare is going to be inside of this set. I've heard a few things so far. I've heard Shinron. I've heard Goku Ultra Instinct, the UI version. I've heard Goku's first transformation. But honestly, the card that I think it's going to be and what's being rumored right now and what a lot of people have been asking for is Goku. So I do think that the God Rare could possibly be the Goku UI. So let me know what y'all think. I'm very excited for that. We need a Goku card, and if we get that Goku card in 2023, then the market is going to go wild.
Show me where the money lives.
So let's go ahead and transition over very quickly to look at some of the prices on these cards right now. So right here, we talked about the Beyond the Ultimate Sun Gohan. This sold for $305.17 just as of December 28th. We have a lot of small sales on here, a lot of people playing the game right now. And we also have the Miraculous Conclusion from BT14. Now, this is one of the hot cards out there, a really good SCR, which continues to sell for a high price. This sold for $140 on December 26th. And then we have one of the recent SCRs right here, which is Cell Max, selling for $54, 8 bids, December 22nd. And then moving down to Bardock, Origin of the Legend SCR, one of the recent ones as well, selling for $62 at 21 bids. And lastly on this list right here, we also have the Piccolo and Sun Gohan from Newfound Might BT17. Another really cool card, best offer accepted at $159, and it did sell right down here December 16th for $153. So a lot of great stuff on this list, a lot of really awesome cards to be had. And one I do want to talk about, because we did just scroll across it, is also the Unbridled Power SCR, the SSB Vegeta. This card has came down quite a bit. So if you're looking for one of the awesome SCRs, this one graded as a 10 is only $349. So right around that $300 range, you can buy this SCR. And when it first came out, of course, this SCR was selling for like $700-800. So these cards do come down in price, like everything, right? Everything does eventually drop down in price, and it could go back up as Realm of the Gods becomes an older set and we transition to newer sets. So let me know what y'all think about that. Now, moving over to God Rares, I don't see a lot of God Rares that are selling right now, and it's because we're in a market of inflation and holidays, right? We have a lot of people that just passed Christmas, spent a lot of their money on gifts right now, so it's really hard to pick up a $2,000-3,000 card, and these cards are not cheap. So moving down, we don't see a lot of God Rares that are actually selling. The first one that we see is December 28th, 2022 for $2,952.14 at 49 bids from Canada. So that is the most recent God Rare, which was the SSB Vegeta Unbridled Power from Realm of the Gods, the first God Rare. And then moving down, the second one that we see, I've seen one down here just a little bit, but you got to scroll and scroll and scroll to find it. We also have the Bardock, and it's down here, $1,800, December 12th, was the last time we seen a Bardock Origin of the Legend sell, which sold for $1,800. So still a very expensive card, but did sell under the Vegeta. Now moving on to the last thing we're going to talk about really quickly is the silver card. So a lot of you, if you forgot about the silver card, the 5th anniversary pure silver card, it was released on a lottery system on Premium Bandai, and you could try to pick this card up. I believe only 555 of these are going to be printed, so it is going to be extremely rare. It says pre-order for the 999 Pure Silver DBS 5th Anniversary card, 1 out of 500. So I have to check that and make sure if it's 500 or 555, but I know it's in a 500 range for what this will be printed. It is pure silver. It does come in this frame, and I've been watching this very closely because this retailed MSRP for $1,100, not cheap at all, and it will release around February-March timeframe. So this was put out on the lottery system about 5-6 months ago, give or take. But right now we do have our first sale, and I've seen this listed on eBay as high as $10,000-11,000, no bites. But right now, this is the first bite, the first sale, which sold at approximately $6,014.50, which is absolutely nuts. So I would like to see what this card is going to do once it drops and hits the market. I know it will be undercutted. People will start selling this for a cheaper price. And I have compared it to other TCGs, like you have silver cards amongst stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! You had the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And a lot of these cards are still like $2,000. So I don't see this one carrying a premium of, $8,000 to $10,000 for a very long time. I think there will be a few crazy sales for some huge DBS loyalists that love the TCG and love these cards, but these cards will go down in price, but I'm sure we will see a spike, especially when these newer sets start to come out. So if you don't know, this card right here did come out, the regular version, which is roughly, I don't know, it's probably like $600, but it's the SS Son Goku and Frieza Miraculous Conclusion. Now, it would have been nice if they would have did the Apex of Power, because that card tends to go for a little bit more. And to be honest, I think it looks a little bit better. But this card is still really, really awesome. So if you're feeling Dragon Ball, go ahead, like, subscribe, drop that comment, help your boy out so that way you can get on the algorithm, you can see my videos. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back soon with another video, and I'll see y'all later. Out.